Greetings and welcome. I really wanted to do this video as a tribute to Bill Walton. I'm really not prepared to do that, and I certainly do not want to rush that video out. But rest in peace to Bill Walton. I am though going to show a recent pickup along with recognizing a few channels. Buying has been way down for me this year as I'm saving for some bigger price cards. The saving is going very well, and I'm staying focused, but I do miss mail days. But I was able to add this, and it's the 1956 Topps Dick Groat. And when I see a Pirates card, I think of Scoots Collectibles and Math Bowler. Both are huge Pittsburgh fans, and Scoots is trying to complete this set, which I fully respect. And Groat was always a generous with TTM, and I'm sure Math Bowler has several of his autos. Both channels I truly enjoy and are great spokesmen for Pittsburgh sports. Math Bowler just surpassed 800 subs, and that number is well earned. He doesn't promote his channel too much. He just shares passionate videos of things he loves, and he has truly earned it. Much respect on that. Scoots Collectibles is just an enjoyable channel to me. His passion for Pittsburgh sports really shines in his videos, and again, I'm definitely enjoying watching him go after that 1956 set. A true collector, and he's a great guy. But if you're wondering if this was one of my 100 baseball cards to finish off my collection, the answer is kind of. When I shared the list, there were only about 82 cards or so because the last 18 I have somewhat of a reserve on finishing, the Robin Roberts run and the Dick Groat run. I've been going back and forth on those lately, and I've been leaning towards doing it. For sure I'm going to do the Roberts. So this technically is one of my 100 to finish off my baseball collection, but wasn't talked about that much. My dad is a big Dick Groat fan, and that was passed on to me. I've gotten him a couple times TTM, even sending him a ball to sign for my dad for Christmas one year, which I felt bad because I'd already sent to him, so I wrote him a letter and explaining my dad was a fan and what I was hoping to accomplish. And I added some money because I think he was a free TTM, but I can't remember. But because I felt guilty going back to him, I added some money with the request. And I got the ball back, autographed, and a handwritten note from his daughter thanking me and making sure the ball looked all right. And if it wasn't, he'd sign another. Of course, as a Cardinals homer, Groat's 64, 65, and 66 Topps are the greatest in my opinion. But the first World Series my dad could remember growing up was the 1960 World Series. And I've heard so many stories about him rushing home from school to turn it on and how he saw Maz's walk-off homer. Then, like I mentioned, Groat being traded to the Cardinals and being involved in a handful of pivotal plays in the 64 World Series. And just spending a lifetime of talking baseball with my dad, Groat has become an easy player for me to like. And when I'm chasing a player's run, especially in baseball, I usually go after graded baseball cards. My sets, for the most part, are all raw. And it sounds stupid, and it's just kind of how I am. But I don't necessarily feel like I have a player's run if I have all their cards, but they're in different binders within their respected sets. So for me to do a player run, sometimes I need 2 cards of each player. So it has to be a real special player for me to want to do a run on their cards. And Dick Groat is one of those players. So I'm pretty happy I found this card. I got a pretty good deal on it. I think it looks great. And I thank you for watching and enjoy your collection.